Hey y'all, today's secret is that I had self-worth issues, and I think it's definitely different from self-esteem, and in the sense that I didn't think I had value. I used to I saw myself as damaged. I saw myself as damaged goods, and that I wasn't worthy because of what happened to me. And I think it also ties into the no too, not being able to feel like I could say no. And it was just crazy, like, to look back on that now and to see how those deep rooted lies and things that we believe, how it affected how I saw myself and affected how I related to people in relationships. Like, even as far as my friendships, I was just overly giving and would be I'm a giver naturally. I love to give to people. I love helping people, but I would be giving of myself and not receiving what I was putting into it. I live by the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But obviously there comes a point of when you should use wisdom and discernment to discern who to pour into, discern who to give your love to, who to give your time and affections to, who to be attentive to. And I wasn't getting that in several of my relationships and friendships, and obviously as a result, I suffered. And one of the ways was that I just kept forgiving, and it's okay. We are called to forgive, but I believe at some point again we're required to use discernment and good judgment, and I was not in the place mentally and emotionally to make the right decisions, to see how much my worth was. And it was this weekend. I kind of touched on it in another video. One of my focus words, my essence qualities for the study group that I'm doing is self-worth. And as a result, I decided to release a relationship, release a friendship. And because I wasn't getting what I needed, and I felt like that person was making concessions and things for other people, but wasn't giving me what I needed as a friend and potentially as someone I could have seen myself with. And again, I felt like I was damaged, and so I should just take whatever I get. And it's unfortunate, a lot of people who've been sexually abused and molested look at themselves that way. They look at themselves as less than. One of the things I used to hear, and it's just so crazy thinking about this stuff now, when I first got sick in school, oh, you better stay with this person because nobody's going to want you now. You're sick, you're already damaged, you're already broken. And it's just the lies that the enemy will play back over and over and over again in your head. And so if you've been molested or sexually abused or raped, I want to let you know that you are worth it. I'm worth it. You're worth it. God loves us both. He wants to heal us. He wants to deliver us from the pains. He wants us to pull down these secrets, the strongholds that these secrets have formed in our minds and in our hearts. And you just have to be open to it. You have to be willing to go through the process. You have to be open to going through the process. And so I thank you for going on this journey with me, because I believe you're going to get your healing. Just like God has given me mine. He's not a respecter of persons. So you're going to get your healing. You're going to be whole. You're going to be well. And even now, I think about this because one of the times that I felt lowest was after I got sick in college, because I was still dealing with being molested and trying to come to terms with it and how I should go about healing about it. And then I get kidney problems. And one of the things I had to do was take really high doses of steroids. I don't know. I already have puffy cheeks anyway, big cheeks, high cheekbones and stuff. But I've been taking extra prednisone more than I would normally take because of upper respiratory infection. And I remember that time, how puffy, big my cheeks are got. My eyes, I already have big, bright eyes, and they would get bigger. They would bulge out, kind of. And how I felt like I looked at that point, I hated taking pictures. I hated seeing myself in the mirror. And most people think I'm kind of vain because I take so many pictures, but that's just how I see it. I like to capture life capture the moment. I've always liked taking pictures, except for when that happened to me, and to be on the other side of that and now having to take the steroids, it's like, it's okay. It's all right. It's temporary, of course, but I'd much rather be healthy and healed and alive than worry about some puffy cheeks. So I have to thank God for that, because I know my worth. I know God loves me. I know that I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of receiving love. I'm worthy of being able to give love. And I'm not damaged. You're not damaged. You have a high worth. Your value and your price to God is, it was worth the life of Jesus. And it doesn't, you don't, your worth and your value in the eyes of God is not, quantifiable. I think that's the right way to say that word. So I really just want to encourage you today. If that's something you're holding on to, a lack of self-worth, and that no one would love you, no one wants you, I want you to know it's a lie. You may not have a physical person that you can feel their love at this moment, but open your heart to receive it today, knowing that you're worthy, that you have worth, that you are valuable to God. You're not damaged unless you see yourself damaged. So have a good night. Bye.